Perch Podcast, the No Key Podcast. I'm your man, Spaces.
We back. I'm your boy, Maul.
It's Jay every day.
Man, so 2 weeks, man. We had to skip last week because technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We almost had to skip this week because of technical difficulties.
Now, we was going to record this shit and just put this shit out later.
It recorded on the phone.
Yeah. We wasn't going to miss this week. I ain't come out here for nothing. You know how gas is? You better put something on this motherfucking TV.
The last 2 weeks, man. How was y'all last 2 weeks?
Excellent.
Hey, man, what's good, man? Mine been great, man. Took me, had me a Saturday off. I ain't had no Saturday off in a while. I did some things, chill with my son. Had a nice, good conversation. Chilled all day with my son. Just out here living, man. Just living. That's all I can tell you, man. Living and save your chips, bro. Because if you've been looking at this stock market and all this stuff, I hope you got some of your debt and some of your credit cards under control. Because if you don't, this shit going to swallow you alive. You hear me? So get your shit under control. Save some of your money. For real.
What specifically makes you say that?
What you mean?
You say make sure you got your money under control, make sure your credit
Because all
cards.
these tariffs, like people didn't know how this stuff was going to balance the stock market. And you can always tell how stuff is going by how the stock market doing. I don't care if you invested in the stock market, just look at it. If you look at it, you can tell where we're going. If we're going to go to a recession, is people pulling back on their money, is people saving some of their money, is people doing this. You can see by the rate hikes. I know I might be speaking Spanish to a lot of people, but you can see about rate hikes and all this stuff and how credit cards is going up down on their interest and stuff like that. How much is money? Because money costs too. So how much is the cost of borrowing money? That's how you can tell how this stuff is going. And if you keep looking at it, you'll start understanding it more. And the way it's going and the way people are drawing back and the way Warren Buffett is pulling all his money out, he knew this shit was coming. Because if he would have kept his money in there, Warren Buffett would have lost a lot of fucking money. Now you seeing why he drew a lot of money out. Because, boy, I don't got that much, but that shit hurt me. I was over there about to cry. Shit, nigga lost a couple thousand. This shit is not cool.
What about you, Jay? Have you been noticing as far as the stock market crash or not? Well, going down, prices of things being more expensive or anything at all?
Yeah, only thing I can really say. I mean, I always follow the stock market, I always have. But I think only thing I can really notice, I've noticed that went up recently is gas. Gas went up.
30, 40 cents.
Yeah, 30, 40 cents. Now, my week before I was on vacation, so we went, me and the family we went down to Dallas, Austin, and gas down south ain't as cheap as it used to be. That's just something I had noticed too. Because when I had left that week, I think I was getting gas at like $3.05. So down there it was like $2.79 or something. So it wasn't like anything really significant as far as price difference, especially it being Texas. So. But overall, my week has been good. So,
The past 2 weeks?
Yeah, past 2 weeks. Overall, it's been solid. Like I said, we went down to Dallas and Austin, checked out some universities, University of Texas, Austin, and Arlington, Baylor, Texas Christian, all that good stuff. So, yeah, it was cool.
It's dope. Were you down there for visiting colleges?
No, not specifically, but since we was just down there, right? I've always wanted to go down and check it out. So just trying to get up out of Chicago, and in the process, it's like, well, my daughter, she'll be a senior next year, so might as well go check out some universities while we're down here. I mean, we've checked out, like last year, we went down to LSU and Southern University, Xavier, and all that in Louisiana, so.
Okay, that's dope. Because I meant to ask you that, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Until now.
Is she is your baby girl? Is she looking at any one of those and any one of those popped on her radar or anything?
She like LSU the most.
Oh, so out of everything y'all done saw, LSU still on our thing.
Yeah, she like LSU. I'm gonna get her down to U of I later, probably. Yeah, U of I. I'm gonna take her up to Wisconsin in Madison.
Okay.
Check those two out, but I think our top three was UT Arlington. Number 2 was actually UIC. And number 1, she loves LSU.
I know you'll love her to stay around the crib, though.
I mean, I think her first 2 years, she's probably going to take it, easier. And then if she decides she's going to go out, wherever she go, that's cool.
Okay.
Ma, 2 weeks. You got anything new?
No, just chilling with my son, I went on vacation, but I just took a day or two off. I ain't been taking vacations really. I got a lot of vacations probably coming up in the summer. We're gonna try to hit. We gotta save for like
I was just about to say, just like Sugar said, yeah.
Sugar said, yeah, I'm saving for these vacations and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a couple. I want to go to Jamaica. We're going back to Jamaica. We'll probably hit a couple more things and probably hit some neighboring cities around the crib or whatnot. Us fellas, we get together and we try to do a little mini. We go somewhere for 24 hours, 48 hours, and come on back to the crib. But I ain't got nothing major besides Jamaica. I'm trying to save as much money and pay as much shit off as I possibly can. So all my extra cash can go toward the stock market. So when I start acting brand new, don't look at me crazy. When I start acting brand new, because my net worth then went up M or two. Don't look at me crazy. You should have been. I've been talking. You can say I'm preaching all you want to, and motherfucker can say, "Oh man, they should know." Okay, your ass be around here broken trying to ask for $20 to get some gas in your car. Don't look at me. I give you how you say you can take a motherfucking horse to the water, but you can't force them to drink it.
You can only open the door. They got to walk through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't be understanding. Like you got to do. We as people, we just like get one focus on one thing. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to look fly. I want to do this. But you can look fly and still invest too at the same time. It's just that you got to take measures. You gotta. We get in the pod all fucking ready. You look at that. You see what I'm talking about? Look at that. People don't even see that. They don't even know nothing about. They don't even know what the fuck that is. Look at that. But I bet you a motherfucker done been to Nike, then shop and hit down Nike, but ain't nobody bought no NVIDIA. You would buy NVIDIA at 109, you would buy it at 103, but you wouldn't go crazy at 94. I'm so mad I didn't have more money in my stock invested in portfolio. Because I would have sure got a good 10. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Facts. That's not even a question.
Wouldn't even thought twice about that.
Look at that.
That's $1,000 stock right there, y'all.
Woo. It got as high as what,
hey,
140?
Don't say we ain't tell y'all nothing, we ain't teach y'all nothing. We was just preaching. So, hey, just do what you want to with your money. I can't tell you nothing.
I'm curious to know, Molly, if you're still here, with Anton when he does the stock club, what he's gonna say. I know because he can't not talk about the current state of the stock market. But I'm just curious what he's gonna say. Yeah. I'm very, very curious.
Look, man, a great investor said, when people are fearful, be greedy. When people are greedy, be fearful. Do what you want to with that piece of information.
Yeah, my homie told me, Razik, he told me, what'd he say? There's 3 things that move the stock market. Fear, greed, and uncertainty. Mm-hmm. Those are the 3 things. And just like you said earlier, it can be said that Warren Buffett himself, maybe it was greed, maybe it was fear.
No, he saw this coming. He knew this was coming with the tariffs. He knew this was going to shake up the thing. So he's like, he has billions in there. So if he had most of his money in that billions, he would have lost hundreds and hundreds of $1 million worth of his stock. So what you do, you take it out, you wait for it to bounce down, and then you reinvest all that money in there and like double and triple your net worth. It's a simple game if you just pay attention a little bit. Like you say, this when the rich get richer.
No, I disagree. Most people do have money to invest. They just decide they're going to invest in something else, like investing on eating out, shit like that, stuff that really don't benefit them.
Yep. That's facts. Facts. Like I don't agree with the overall sentiment that people try to say, I don't have money for this or that.
Niggas got money. I be seeing you niggas.
I agree and disagree at the same time.
I be seeing you niggas. And y'all be outside and y'all be in them brunches. Y'all be twerking. And y'all get one of them lamb chops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Molly said IDK is probably buying it up. I would bet. I would agree with that.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I gotta go throw some money in there because it's not over though. It's not over.
You think it's gonna go down further?
No, I don't know about further, but I don't think it's gonna bounce back as quick. So you still have time to get in at some of these lows. Even if Nvidia go up to $100, that's only a positive like 6.
Yeah,
that's still a good targeting price
in comparison to it when it was 140.
Thank you. And I know Space is mad as hell because I remember when he said, "I'm gonna get some Nvidia." That shit was like 125. Was it 120? Am I right?
It's like 120.
Thank you. And Space like I could have waited for this shit, but this what you do though. People don't realize this. Even when it goes lower, right? So say Nvidia was 105. You buy at 105. You still got money over there. When it bounced down again to 94, you buy more. You just keep buying more at the lows. That's all.
What Trapper Wall Street say? Load the clip?
Yeah, you load it. This is what you do all year round. You load it, just have money.
Sugar said eating is essential.
Right,
Twerking is free.
I know. I said eating out. I said eating out specifically.
Yeah, like, but hey, man, but I just preach to people, so don't be looking at me when I'm sitting over here. We good. Like I always say, boy, I always be good. I pay attention to all that shit.
I love Naps and Beauty's questions. She asks great questions all the time. But real quick, Sugar Mom said people be living paycheck to paycheck, don't want to hear all that.
Hey, that's them. Keep
Well, see,
living paycheck to paycheck.
This is my thought about that, Sugar Bum, right? So hypothetically, you go on a vacation. That vacation costs $800. That's $800 for
Where you go?
or whatever case.
You went around the corner?
$1,000.
That nigga going to Sybaris.
Hey, how me and Jay look at him the same? Like, where you going for $800?
I mean,
2,000 minimum, bro.
it depends because
2,000 minimum.
Anton's meetup, right? And he had a meetup in Texas.
Matter of fact, go hit that question. This is a perfect example. That question I sent you. We can talk about that while we talk about this.
In
right
IG.
Yeah, I think it's on IG. I sent it to you.
But his meetup in Texas, right? Mm-hmm. That trip didn't cost me more than like $400 total.
But it wasn't a vacation.
That was business.
Okay, so okay, I get you. Okay, I was thinking about it wrong. I see what you're saying, but okay, let's just say $1,500, right? $1,500, because I remember when I went on the cruise, it was $1,500. DHPX, what's good, bro?
Yeah.
DXPH, what's going on?
You're paying that $1,500 for 4 or 5 days. Think about that. That's $1,500 in 4 or 5 days. There's no better way for you to spend that money than spend $1,500 over 4 or 5 days. There's no better way.
Well, sometimes you need to decompress.
And I was just go to the question. I'm going to send it to you right now because this is a prime example of what they talk about. We were talking.
Does that go with Naps and Beauty's question?
So Naps Beauty said, I'm sorry, Naps Beauty. She said, do you all believe that the tariffs could cause more opportunities for the American business made in USA?
Possibly. Time will tell.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn on that because you hear a lot of people talking, right? And a lot of people say it costs too much to make shit in the United States. That's why people outsource it to those companies, to those countries, right? Because it's so cheaper to make the stuff there. So if it come back here, it's gonna cost us even more when it's coming back here for it to be made right here. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think, and then it's like, who's gonna work them jobs? You're putting all the ones who gonna work them jobs out. Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't see what the big play is. Like, I'm not the dude that's running the country, but I don't see, maybe like Jay every day, time will tell.
Yeah, I think that it's a time to really sit back and reflect and see what you're gonna do with your money. If things do go up, like I said before, I might not be able to get every pair of Jordans that come out. Right? Jordans might pop up $300-$400. Well, I won't be able to get those. You see what I'm saying? Like every time they come up, I might not be able to get those. Right. So we get to a point where right now United States, we're Americans, we're wasteful people. You see what I'm saying? Anything that we do, we waste. We have a lot of shit. People call it collecting and shit like that. There's no reason why I should have all these fucking shoes and cologne and all this goofball ass shit. It could very well go into investing. You know what I mean? And myself, or eat out as much as I do, or whatever. All these things can go into investing. So we can claim that we don't have the money, or quote unquote paycheck to paycheck. And yes, there's people that's really out here struggling. But I think it's a time to sit back and actually start thinking about what we're going to do going forward.
Yeah, I think it's a difference in living paycheck to paycheck as far as your money going to necessities versus living paycheck to paycheck and you're trying to afford stuff that you shouldn't be, that is not a necessity.
Yeah. I mean,
and I think that's the conundrum with this whole thing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. We talking about this, and the other day I was driving. I don't know if I was in a truck or I was driving, and I was just thinking about things, right? And it's like, every point, I think it was when I turned 40, every point in your life you start to be like, okay, it's time to go to the next level. It's time to bullshit, because stop bullshitting with this. Stop, procrastinating with this. It's time to go to another level. And what I mean by that, it's time to upgrade a lot of stuff. Friends included, the way you living included, the way you saving your money included, the way you investing included. And I just came to realization, like, I've been at this level for a little while. It was fun. It was cool. It's time to go to another one. Mm-hmm. And when I mean another one, it's time to house-wise, the way I do things, everything going to get upgraded. Instead of me drinking tap water now, I'm going to spring. But it's just a little. Like, you get what I'm saying. It's time to upgrade stuff in your life.
Yeah.
So that's what that's just what I came to in like the last, would have been a month and a half. I was just sitting there and I'm thinking, and it's just like, it's time to level up. It's time to get this shit popping. It's time to plan I need to save more money. I need to invest more money. I need to do this more money. I need to, like Jerry Day said, I need to stop with the spinning of Jordans or whatever, because my homie Daniel was talking about it. I'm like, bro, I ain't looking at no Jordans. I don't even give a fuck if they come out or not right now. I don't care. It's only one pair of Jordans I want, and I'm going to get them because I want them really, really bad. But other than that, I still got 2-3 pair of Jordans I have not worn in my closet. And I know Jerry Day can attest to this too. They're just sitting there.
A lot of shoes are just sitting there.
And because we work a lot. We always at work. And to me, the biggest flex now is, nigga, I need something that's going to be comfortable so I kick these tires. And when I go kick this tires on this truck and hit them with the thumper, when I walk around the truck, I need something that's going to be comfortable. Yeah. But I've been just thinking about that. That's one of the things since we've talked about, finances and stuff, it's time to go to the next level.
I 100% agree with that. I think it's just like on the trading market. You got to create a higher high and a higher low for yourself.
Yeah, it's time to go up.
Absolutely. Be Humbled said to Naps and Beauty's question, nope, Americans want too much pay and salary and less work than they can get overseas.
And ain't that what I just said?
OG, what's good, OG? He said, what was the high dollar in the last year? I'm not sure what you mean. Naps and Beauty agrees. Sugar Bum said, I plan on getting a man this year. My financial status will be upgraded. Be Humble said, we have a certain standard of living in which some sense are spoiled. Absolutely. 1,000%. He said, DHPX said, put the bacon down. Molly said, time to expand. And Be Humble said, I'll keep buying Jordans and I will get my shoes from the outlet. Me, I'm different. Like, give me a solid 4 or 5, maybe 6 pairs of shoes that are different colors that can match with whatever, and I'm good. Like, I don't need to have a whole. I've seen it where people have stacks and stacks and stacks of shoes.
I'm one of them ones. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm one of them ones. For real.
I'm one of them ones.
But the reason I'm one of those ones is because if you look, I don't get rid of shoes, and my shoes are all in good condition. So, you know what I'm saying? With that mindset, that means I never buy any new shoes. If I had 6 shoes, I never buy any new shoes. But the shoes that I wear some of the same shoes all the time, right? I wear the black Nikes that you see me in. I got a pair of New Balance and so on. I wear, so my walking shoes, I wear those all the time, and I'll be through with those within a year. But I mean, I do wear Jordans from time to time, and shit, I got a lot of them. If you go back the past 10 years, I got a lot of Jordans.
Yeah, I'm on the same time as Jay every day. I got a lot of shoes, but you got some of your everyday shoes when you're doing all this walking and stuff like that. Like when you go out of town. I know Jay every day had all the decent fly walking shoes that go with outfits.
Yeah,
like, no, you really pick no Jordans probably.
I just know I can't, like, okay, we go to, if I happen to go to church, right? I can't wear LeBron Soldiers to church.
You might shout.
I can only
Jesus.
I can only wear those on the court. You see what I'm saying?
That's what they be doing when they shouting.
I dropped a funny for somebody in there.
Yeah. Nasty Beauty said, time to eat beans, cornbread, and red Kool-Aid.
Shit, all you need is protein. Protein in my protein.
Red Kool-Aid.
Sugar Bump said two incomes and 2 people. OG said, do you guys have a written 5-year plan?
No, I don't.
I don't. I probably need one though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not written. I guess, yeah, it's not written at all.
I kind of got some in my mind of how I want to be in the next 5 years, though. I'm not going to lie about that.
Let's see. Be Humble said, I actually have a lot of shoes, but hardly wear them. I think that's kind of what we're saying. And that's for me. Because I know if I had that many shoes, I would not wear them all. Especially if it's shoes that I know that, and I hate when the shoes get the creases in them. Yeah. Just from walking. I can't stand that. So I'm actually even trying to aim at shoes that are more cloth, like the Chucks that y'all saw me wear. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get some new ones, but those are more cloth made, so you don't see the crease as much, if they crease at all. That I haven't seen. But Molly said, I have way more shoes than I actually wear. Molly, you probably got a whole room full of shoes. Let's see. DSPX said we need 5 incomes. Y'all ready to be sister wives? Sugar got a lot of clothes and shoes. Sugar Bo said, sister what? Boy, please.
Hey, but hold on, though. talking about sister wives. Do you have enough money for sister wives, though? That's the key thing. Because you can talk about the sister wives all you want to, and people can say that, oh, you don't need, yes, you do. You can say the time, you need bread too, brother. Bread to have all those kids, all those sister wives, and all that. You need the income for that. So if you got the income, okay, we can talk about it. You can talk about that. But if you don't, I don't see, like, people can say, like, you need the bread. Like, motherfuckers talk about, oh, we can have love. Nigga, we can't live off love. We can't live off time. We can't live off passion. We need some bread. You need money. You can talk all that shit you want to about all that other shit. You need the bread.
Molly, I was waiting for you to respond. Because you talking right up Molly's alley right now.
What? What you mean? What you mean? What you talking about?
Basically, like what DHPX said, you got 5 wife money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you gotta have the money. Like, we can talk all that other shit. We can, bro, people can say all day, money don't make you happy, but it damn sure don't make you sad.
Ooh.
It ain't gonna heal everything, but it'll heal a lot of shit. I'm not one of the ones who say money don't do shit. Money done got me a lot of, money got me, I can deal with all other shit. I don't gotta worry about that.
That's facts.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
super
we can sit up here and talk about money don't buy you happiness. Money don't, get the fuck out of here. Tell them the niggas to kick rocks. Give me their bread and you can go ahead and be poor.
Bro, what? Yes.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Absolutely, because when my trading was going good,
Yeah. Like, look at
I was like, pay that off.
yeah.
Pay that off. I feel, what? This is beautiful. This is what it feel like to have a whole
I'm
lot
one
of
of
money.
them ones. I'm one of them ones. Let me get that bread. We can talk about that happiness later.
I was happy paying bills.
Thank you.
And
Let me
getting that stuff off my back.
Get this shit off my back. And I need the bread. We can talk all that other shit you want to. Even a woman will sit up there and say, oh, I want the time. Yeah, she want the time, but she wants you to pay these bills. She ain't got to worry about that shit neither.
Ooh.
She want the time. Trust and believe. She want the time, but she want that money and you to be, oh, babe, here you go. When you ask her for some money, you ain't just going off to my ain't got it and all this shit. She want the money too.
Let you say I ain't got the money for it. She gonna be like,
Shit.
Come on, man.
No, well, you hit the shit. Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find somebody that do.
"That's baby, I need you to work."
No, you know what it is? You gonna be one of them niggas that when she out to register paying for stuff and you give her that broke man hug behind because she paying for that what she paying for?
Paying for the PS5.
Yeah, she paying for the PS5. You come back like, you know I love you, babe. And you kiss on the neck while she putting her card in there. Yeah, all right.
I think that's the conundrum we're dealing with, women, is that a lot of times, you go to work a lot, as much as you go to work, they're gonna miss you when you're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, they're gonna have something to say about it. But you can't like forget, like, broke niggas get coochie too.
Yeah.
Like all
get the
day
most.
long. Like, yeah, they get it the most. So, I mean, I don't know. You can't really.
you're
like
right.
broke niggas is out here fucking. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? They have the most kids. Like,
But they fucking broke women too.
no, they fuck the
No,
rich
broke
ones
women
too.
want the broke ones.
Yeah, no, they get.
rich women want the broke
Look,
dudes.
man, they out here cracking some shit. They out here cracking some shit.
I'm just going by what I'm still gonna get this bread. I ain't
I
trying
understand that, but you know what I'm saying? That niggas is broke is fucking shit. That's not, if it comes down to your woman and different women will fuck a broke nigga.
They don't want broke dudes have the most children. As if you look at the income to child ratio, the higher the income, the less children they have. As you go down on the monthly or yearly income ratio, there's more kids. So that's you're right. Conundrum is the perfect word for that.
That's true. That's true, Sugar. I think broke people do have the most kids.
Absolutely.
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 Molly said they have a lot of kids because they aren't at work being productive.
Yeah, but rich
Nigga out there fucking
rich
for
niggas
his
do
wife, you
too.
hear
How
me?
many kids Elon Musk got?
It's true.
Nick
Shit,
Cannon.
you look at Nick Cannon, Cam
Future.
Newton,
I say
Future.
Elon Musk. Niggas come back with the Nick Cannon.
That's a big ass. That's a big ass. Dude, you're right. That is a big ass difference in money.
I mean, we talking about rich.
I'm just saying.
no.
I said Elon Musk.
That's a
Niggas
big
come
difference.
back with Nick Cannon.
That's a big difference, bro. You're right. You're right. That's a big ass
Niggas
difference.
could say Fred Smith.
Yeah, they say that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a big ass difference.
Nick Cannon.
That's a big ass difference.
Future. Yeah, look at Future. Like,
Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
nigga.
Those are the first. It's like,
Cam Newton.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
let's see. Molly said they can afford their kids though. The state pay for those broke men's kids.
I understand that, and the broke niggas don't give no fuck, and people still give them babies.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like the state does pay for it. Niggas don't give no fuck, and they'll have some more on the way right now getting delivered.
Damn, we 45 minutes in.
It's just a single topic.
I like this though. I'm not gonna lie. I like this right here.
Oh, this.
But no, since we're talking about finances, hit that clip. Look at do that clip. Yeah, right here.
This one.
Yeah, this one right there.
Okay.